Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. So I'm on this thing where I am uh grabbing the meanings and reasonings out of the small conversations and yo, it's a whole astrology breakdown thing with my South Node and past life being in the ninth house of philosophy, teaching, and it being in Taurus, right? But anyway, so we're going through the airport. I'm tripping up the escalator because my son did not want to go down the escalator by himself. I'm halfway down the escalator. I'm like, be my brave little man, talking all that shit about the ego. And I go to help him, and I'm tripping and I'm falling, and I meet these nice friends. Now, on the airplane, the iPad doesn't work. Now, my wife, she also has this thing where she loves being ahead of everyone. She's a Leo, so she's around the corner when all this is taking place. We go through TSA. Both of our bags are getting checked, and then you have to go back and have it rescanned again. All this to say, like, they lost our luggage on the trip over, so we had to wait at the agent's office for 45 to an hour, whatever. Luckily our flight was delayed a little bit. But here's the kicker. The lesson is that I look to my wife and I'm like, I'm taking parenting L's, and she's just like admitting to me there's no parenting L's on vacation or traveling with kids, right? And everyone else around is like, oh, they weren't bad. Bitch, yes, they were. But what I learned is, bringing it to astrology, is I'm a Virgo ascendant. So Sagittarius energy, it it comes out with this wisdom and the experience to teach and to share. Now Virgo, my ascendant, we can't harp on ourselves too much. You can't analyze in the moment when you're going through it. You can't say what you coulda, woulda, shoulda did better. You can't point the fingers and blame somebody in the hostile environment with this everything that's going on, that's traveling, being hard on yourself. Your goal is to get to the destination. Then you can look back. Then you can reflect. Then you can put yourself in a position in that moment while you're going through a journey to feel a position of your destination that you have reached and pushed forward. When you reach a time of rest, then you can look back and realize that, hey, maybe you shouldn't have been so hard on yourself, or maybe you shouldn't dwell in the past, or maybe you need that validation. You can't rely on your ego in that point of time. Is it your ego that's harping on you, or is it a form of your inner child energy? And all these things can be tapped into by going into your chakras or looking back into the past. But when you're going through it, you just have to go through it and not harp on yourself too much. And all you can do is control yourself. You can't control the external environment or people's opinions or their thoughts and feelings. Like, you can, but it's gonna look like you're just splashing around water, and then you're just splashing your emotions onto other people, and that is chaotic in itself, because you can't control their thoughts already, and you can't control how you make them feel or how they received it. You can only respect it and take it at face value, and that's going to a whole rabbit hole of, what I'm saying, you flashing around trying to grab onto something, trying to attach to anything. If you're not standing for anything, then you'll fall for anything. But if you fall on what you're standing on, aka me looking out for my child, following the rules and the procedures, and not letting the universe see you sweat, but also not getting too giddy or too gullible with an experience as well. So that's what I learned through traveling through the airport. You always learn something through the airport, but this is the message on going through the experiences and then looking at the experience after, and not harping on yourself or over analyzing and over critiquing what you have or what you don't have, what you lacked or what you could have had. Like, all this is stuff that's without you when the ability is within you. That's how Sagittarius pushes through the experiences, because they realize this is an avatar. You're driving your vehicle. You're willing it through that experience. And that's just one I wanted to come and share with y'all. Comment down below any experiences or any topics that you would like me to cover. I would love to engage with you guys and so much more. Share this with someone else who might need to hear it. But or message me personally and just, just, take a hand. Each one teach one. Appreciate y'all. Peace. Moss.